mean, but it doesn't mean that you can't. Do you get what I'm saying? I was watching some of it yesterday. I was in and out of the lives, obviously, in between, Pearl, in between, getting told off by my husband for being on TikTok. So I was in and out of the lives watching. But it's just like, it doesn't end, does it? Do you know what I mean?
No.
Like, did you watch it all day?
All day. That woman needs help. Seriously, help.
What team are you?
I am Pearl's team.
Oh, we got Team Pearl in the house, yes. Yeah, like I say, like it's really hard for me because I've kind of like made this pact where, I won't speak, but, if people come in the boxes and speak on it, it's, it's not me actually talking about it, is it? But I am Team Pearl and Team Alex, absolutely, yes. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's never ending. Who can I just ask for those in the chat? Who finds it all like who's super invested? Yeah, Team Savvy as well, absolutely. Who's super and Team Tam? Yes, who's super invested in the live? Do you go from one live to the next?
No, I'm blocked out of Angela's live, so I don't go.
You what, darling?
I'm blocked out of Angela's live.
Are you?
Yeah, I don't watch her. I don't want to watch her anyway.
Have you not got a backup account? Because you can make a snide account, because I've got 2 snide accounts where I go in and watch different things. So.
Nah, she's doing my head and she's making me sick looking at her. It's hard.
I think there's like awareness lives going on today. I think she's doing a debate on something, and then we've got No Face, No Case doing a live. So it's just continuous, like every live you go on. You know what I mean? It's like centered around that drama. But like I say, I have to be careful because I have made a pact. You know what I mean? So it weren't me mentioning. It was somebody else. But
no, it was me.
Naughty Miss Red. That's what I've got. Naughty. Right.
Alphabet's the same. Alphabet and CLA is the same. They need to be all off the app.
Did you watch CLA?
Yeah.
You did. Did you watch her cut her dress up this morning?
Did you see that this morning? Oh my God.
Do you know what, right? Like I say, let me put my light back on.
What's wrong with them?
Like, I weren't poking fun at the situation, do you know what I mean? It was just a case of, like, if I paid £50 for a dress, I would have took the dress back, but it was the fact that it was like nothing. Oh, we'll just cut it there, ripping it. Oh, yes, that'll do. Look, it's fashion. Do you know what I mean?
Did she wear it? I didn't see. Did she wear the end at the end?
I don't know because I had to get Tilly off to school and everything, so I missed if she went out in the dress. Did she go out in the dress, guys? Jay's having a nap, everybody. That's why Jay's not here. She's making the most of the kids being at school. Ladies, you can all unmute, you don't have to stay muted.
Morning, Pearl.
Good morning, everybody. Sorry, I've only come in for 2 minutes because I'm at work, just in case a customer comes. Listen, I've just come to say, I know me and her is tit for tat, right? But listen, she always plays the victim and nobody calls her out, and that's why I don't mind doing it for. So you're always going to see us when we old, decrepit, in our best days. It's just going to continue because one won't give in to the other. And that's just how it goes. So sorry, everybody who's ever feeling it boring, but I'm not letting her have her own way with me. And do you know something? People think I just have to explain myself, Miss Red, again, because these last few days I've come across as something that I'm not. If I really wanted to be petty, I could bring up messages. When I leave her alone, she goes onto my videos and comments. Then I block her again. I don't know why she comes on them, but it's her. Then she sends me private messages about she's always going to the po-po. Then she just constantly goes on. And videos, like where she calls you them names, what she says she doesn't. I could pull all of them up, but I don't. But, today I had enough of it. And when she's saying to everybody how I call her Jimmy,
Yeah.
I do when I'm not taking what I do. So I've sent some videos to No Face, No Case to let him just see what she does do to us. So I will be on his live tonight and backing him all the way.
Fair play to you, pal.
So I'll have to go off. Age restriction, feck me. Sideways, I'm nearly 100 and I've had an age restriction. Right, go on. Go on.
Pearl's got a violation, guys. Justice for Pearl. She's got a violation, but like Pearl said, they're going to be going.
I know you said that you don't want nothing to do with it, but something has to be done because she's making everybody ill.
Yep.
Do you know what it is? It's because like if I agree to do something, it's not me like chickening out and things like that. It's just that if I've agreed to do something and to stick by something, do you know what I mean? I have to hold my
And
end.
I'm sorry for putting this on your app.
Sorry, darling. I'm there to support my friends and everything. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's just a hard situation. Do you get what I'm saying? It's just such a hard situation. But however, it is an interesting one. I mean, is it at the expense of everybody's, mental health and, everybody?
I'm sorry, Miss Sweat. It's going to end up, somebody's going to end up ending their life. It is.
Yep, she's the biggest one to talk on it, how her mental health was affected by her being called the same words, yet she's chucking them about left, right and centre to other people. And all these people saying to her, oh, they all condoning it because they're Angie's followers. It's not on what she's doing. I mean, I do think she's got a massive problem and she needs very, very good help. I really do. But to be chucking them words around when you've been called them yourself, you should know better. And at her age, someone should know better.
Yeah.
And I think this tit for tat shite is pathetic between them all. Do you know what I mean? But she has had the most to say about everybody else.
That's it.
She has most.
Can I just say something? A lot of it is like reactive. It's reacting to an action or something that's said. Like, it's been months and months and I've kind of like bit my tongue, you know what I mean? Because I don't want to come on here every day and talk about her and things like that. My friends, they kind of like do what they have to do. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, every action has a reaction. I mean, would I love peace and harmony and everybody to sing Come By Our Lord? Absolutely. But it's never going to happen. It's never ever going to stop.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
And I think because she drinks so much, she forgets what she said. That's what gets my back up, because she drinks that much, she forgets what she said, and then people come back with videos and then it's edited. It's all lies. It's not though. It's you being an absolute drunken fool.
Yeah, I mean, we've got No Face, No Case now. Hi, darling.
How we doing, Miss Reg? Good?
I'm good, thank you.
Listen, I just want to, obviously I'm doing an awareness live on Angie tonight, but the simple fact that, the reason I'm doing this is because of she's trying to make out that we bullied her last night. When I'll tell you what happened. So I was just chilling. We just chill throughout the week and that, you know what I mean? Unless we're doing something, we just chill. So I had me and 3 of my mods in the box. Pearl's come through my live, as she usually does, jumped in the box and started saying hello. The next minute, I've got Angie requesting. So I let Angie in. Before Pearl even had got to say hello, Angie's down her neck shouting that she's got court cases against Pearl and blah, blah, blah. And so I was confused anyway as to why you'd even be there if you've got a court case. Why jump in the box with her? She jumped on to then started talking about Alex. So that then brought Alex to my life. Yeah, I'm like you. If you're going to talk about someone, they need to be there to back what you're saying.
Yeah, can I just stop you there, No Face, No Case? Like, if Angie is watching, because I know she does watch at 10 o'clock, like, many people do, she has got the right to reply and come in the box, do you know what I mean? So I just want to put that out there. And this isn't me trying to cause drama or anything like that, but if she is watching or does want to come in, she does have the right to come in the box.
Yeah,
so,
exactly like that. Do you know what I mean? You can't be allowed to talk about somebody but not have that person have their say back. Do you know what I mean? So... yeah. After her rabbling on for a minute, Alex has requested. He's jumped in the box. He didn't even start going in on her. He kept his mic off. I've watched the live replay back. Angie's then talking. She's very drunk, but she's very aggressive and abusive towards everyone. It's shut the fuck up, shut up, I'm trying to talk, all of this. So anyway, I think Pearl goes, then she starts ending up having it with Alex. She then starts saying that she's being ganged up on because there's like 7 people against 1. When in fact, 3 of my mods had their mics off because we weren't involved. We was doing our own thing. Do you know what I mean? We weren't doing an awareness live and they were there to say something. They were just quiet. So I let a couple of people up for her. It went on and on and on. She kept saying about, I didn't say anything about Xavi, I weren't singing him in the song. Bare people tagged me in the video where quite clearly, I've even put it against the voice change thing where it brings up the voice, where it brings up the words. And it quite clearly says Xavi, Xavi, Xavi on it. So she can't keep denying that. But for her to keep making out now that she's a victim and that we've bullied her is completely wrong. Because that wasn't how it was at all.
I have got Angie in the box, but I don't want this to be like a gang up. Not from you, you know what I mean? Because we've got so many people in the boxes. Ladies, if you could stay on mute, please, because we have got Angie in the box. If you could all mute and just leave no face, no case, and Angie to talk, because I don't want it to be a gang up. Do you know? Well, appear that way, even though it wouldn't be. Do you know what I mean? But Angie was in the box. She's gone now. But I'm going to say, Angie was in the box. She's gone now.
Hello,
Hi,
can you hear me?
Anthony.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Right. So what happened last night is, of course, Alex fired up alive again because I had a fallout with MT, and I was just trying to explain to MT, just because it's squashed between me and Alex doesn't mean I'm going to forget what he's done. That was it. So once again, he's fired up alive, and instead of just going on his own platform and just discussing it like I usually do, he put 10 people in the box, to slate me like he usually does. And so anyway, and that's the first time I've actually gone into Alex's box. Right, in the whole year that he's been firing up lives about me, okay? Trolling me, sorry. And so that was that. Tam was in there, everyone, none of my support was in the box because Alex blocks them. So I had no supporters. It was just me, 10 against 1, or 8 against 1, whatever it is. And then Tam turned around and goes, because, everyone was shouting, and Tam says, don't mention his, and just don't mention whose name, because Irish Kelly was in the box. And I said, who are you talking about? Because I was lost. And then it was like she was goading me to say his name. And I said, oh my God, who? And then, because I was live at the time on my other phone, people were saying Zevi. And I went, Zevi? Why would I bring up Zevi? You know what I mean? And then that just pissed me off because of her saying, just keep him out of his name out of your mouth. So anyway, I went on my live, went, you know what? No one tells me, what do you mean keep his name out of my mouth? I didn't even mention him. So of course, I went on my live going, Zevi, Zevi, Zevi. Yeah, what's the problem? Is he like Candyman? You know what I mean? A bit banter, like, basically. And then EQ came in and that, and and then that, of course, we played that song, and I didn't even say Zevi's name. And I'm not going to lie, I said Kelly, not Zevi. Kelly and Alex, right? This is what I said with that clap clap song. Okay, so you really do listen to that. Anyway, that was that. So I went back on my live, right? And I don't really go onto No Face, No Cases live unless someone says cam 2 cam, you know what I mean, as what people say. So people saying No Face, No Case is live streaming Alex, and they're discussing it, which is me. So of course I went into No Face, No Cases live, jumped in the box. Pearl was in there. So if I'm being spoken about, and I don't usually do that, you know what I mean, jump in people's boxes to defend myself, to be honest. And oh, thank you for the gifts. And so that's what I did. I jumped into No Face, No Cases box. I was shouting because Pearl kept interrupting me. She wouldn't let me talk. Pearl turned around and called me Jimmy Savile again. She's been saying it for weeks. She said I'm a tramp, I'm an alcoholic, I pop pills and all this, she was saying. And No Face, No Case allowed that on his platform, right? And then they said, why have I mentioned Xavi and calling him a beast? And I never called him a beast. I never said it, okay?
And obviously I've got Pearl in the box, so we'll listen to what you've got to say and then we'll get Pearl to speak.
And then so we got all these, because Pearl can say vile things, and she hasn't stopped for weeks calling me Jimmy Savile and all these horrible names.
Can I just quickly interrupt you for 1 second, Angie?
You're taking the mick out of Jimmy Savile.
No Face, No Case, speak, Ange.
Let me just quickly say something, yeah? When you're saying we was cam 2 in Alex's live, yeah, you're right there. We come to your live and Alex's to work out what was going on, because there was a hell of a lot of madness and people coming in telling us it was saying,
Well, that's why I jumped in your box, no face,
hold
no
on,
case.
hold on. Pearl didn't jump in my box to talk about that. She even said that at the beginning. She even, after she called you what she called you, you turned around and said to me, do I think that's acceptable? And I said, I don't think that's acceptable. I said, but you're both fully grown women. I can't be at my age telling you both what to say.
Yeah,
and
can I
what to
finish,
do.
no face? Can I just finish?
Go on.
And then I said, listen. And then you said, okay, so against the two grown women arguing one on one. But then you let Alex in the box, knowing the beef between me and Alex, knowing about what he's like, because you must know what he's like. Please don't say you don't.
No, I don't. You told everyone that we're friends. I don't even know.
So you let Alex in, right? So there was 2 against 1 person, then, right? So and then then you had Big Germ having a go at me.
No,
right.
Before that, I let Lindsay in, but Lindsay didn't speak, so I didn't know who she was, so I kicked her down. I thought she was one of yours. Then you are, but someone.
Yeah, and then, right. So there was 3 against me, yeah, and I had no support. So I asked you, can you put someone in my, that's going to fight my corner,
Yeah,
right?
Zach and Lindsay, yeah.
That was Lynn. So you put Lynn's in the box, but then what you did is she didn't really have much. She had, something to say, but you didn't let her finish, because then you kicked her and let Tam in the box.
No, you got that the wrong way around. She got in the box and stayed quiet, yeah? And I thought, well, she's being quiet, I don't know who this bird is. So I dropped her down to bring the next person up. Because you've got to remember, if you're going to start bringing up people's names, you've got to let them come up and have their say, just like Miss Red's letting everyone come up and have their say now. Do you get what I'm saying?
What I'm saying, no face, no case. A lot of people have said it on my live, I'm not going to lie, that you allowed Pearl to say the most vilest things to me. She was calling me Jimmy Savile. Do you think that's acceptable?
No, and did I not reply to you? Like, I'm just going to reply to you now and say, no, I don't. But yous are fully grown women. I cannot tell Pearl what to say, and I cannot tell you.
But it's also your platform. And I'm sick of people saying to me that I should be kicking people out the box for saying saying what they're saying.
Angie, what did I do on my platform to every single one of you? What did I do to Michelle, to Pearl?
It was, you've got to realise, no face, no case.
It's 50 every one of you out of the box because you was not acting like adults, and you was giving me.
You've got to realise, no face, no case. There's 50 people against one person, one woman. I'm on my live. One sec. I'm on my live doing my own. I'm talking on my own live. As a single woman. You've got Alex has got 8 people in his boxes. Then Irish Kelly goes fires up alive and puts 7 people in the box. Then you've got someone else. Then I've come into this live, no face, and you've got what's his name, Big Jam, having a go at me over Zavi, which I didn't even call him a beast. You've got that completely wrong. And then you got Pearl calling me Jimmy Savile. Then you got
let Pearl speak a minute. Sorry, because we've got to even this out. Go on, Pearl, darling.
Firstly, Angie, I was in No Face, No Cases box and we were just talking. You seen me in there and you come in with them eyeballs. You were in quicker than a rat up a
Why does it need to be name calling?
Angie, just let us speak, Angie. Just let us speak, because we can try and sort something out.
No Face, No Case told us he did not condone what both of us were doing, so do not blame him for that. Then he chucked us out the box. You kept it going, Angie's victims. That's what you are. And listen, you don't like it when you get told.
There was 5 people in that box and no face, no case of live against me.
Now,
and then you
I've just come to have me say.
Then you kicked Lynn's out. Then you kicked Lynn's out to let Tam in. And Tam, and you all mocked my SH, saying it was tomato sauce on my arm. How dare you? Yeah, not you, no face. Pearl did. You mocked my SH.
That was your mum. That was your mum.
Angie, one second.
Your mum said it was tomato sauce.
It was
Pearl
tomato.
There you go again, Pearl.
It wasn't even ketchup.
Yeah.
I mean, Heinz, if I
now you're mocking my SH. Now you're mocking my SH. Were you at my house? Were you at my house?
It was on live. It was on live, Angela.
Let's not talk about that situation.
You know, tomato sauce or not? Were you at my house?
There was no marks on your hands.
First of all, tomato sauce. First of all, it's tomato sauce, and now there's no mark. Which one is it?
Angie,
It wasn't even Heinz because
you are disgusting, Pearl. You know what? If anyone needs to do an exposure, it's on you, Pearl, because you are vile.
Well,
You're transphobic. You're transphobic. Yeah. You called Paul Mama Kaz a man, right? You're one vile woman. You're 67 years old, and you're attacking a 23-year-old woman.
I'm 2 years older than you, you old trollop.
Listen, you're 67. So just stop lying about you. There you go. The name calling. You can't
Yes,
have an
and I will.
without throwing out names.
So yes, I do call you them names. I'm not taking them back. I'm not saying them sorry because you think you own everybody. You think it's your God-given right to tell who can speak to who, go where they want.
That's
You
my
are
business.
just like
That's
the
not
rest of
anything
us
to do
normal
with you.
people.
MT has nothing to do with you. You all, as soon as me and MT
Speaking
fell out, you
about
were all
MT, if the cat
you were
fits,
all in
wear
the
it.
comments.
You little
Pearl,
fool. Right,
Pearl,
I'm going,
can I
everybody.
just quickly
See
play
you
this,
later.
Angie?
Bye.
Angie, so obviously yesterday my thing with you was about with Xavi, and you kept saying to me, I never mentioned Xavi, I weren't calling Xavi a beast, and I weren't
Anyone
singing
bigging
him
up
a beast.
Pearl for calling me Jimmy Savile and
Right,
you know, poison eyeballs and all this, you should be ashamed of yourself. Really, you should be, because I hope that you don't have to, you know, because it is bullying. 50 people on one person, one vulnerable person, and I say I am vulnerable because you become vulnerable when you've got so many people on one person.
Angie, in all fairness, we do have the choice to get in the box or drop out the box.
Listen,
you know
I
what
don't
mean?
ever get in the box, Miss Fred, ever, with Alex that's been firing these lives. Never. You've never seen me in his box, okay? Never. And I just thought, you know what, I'm going to defend myself here. For the first time, you know, it's been going on for months, okay? You know, I've got people, I'm getting threats. You know, it's death threats because of the people inciting hatred on a platform. Now, I can understand it was one-on-one. I get that, or even two-on-one. But when you've got so many people coming for one person, that is wrong, and it is bullying. And I don't care what anyone says, it's bullying.
But
I
like
did
I
nothing
said,
wrong last night, Miss Red. I'd done nothing right, but going to Alex's live when he fired up the live because I mentioned his name. That was all I did, was mention his name with MT. Okay, and then Tam was goading me to talk about Xavi. I didn't even know who she was talking about until people on my other live were saying that she's talking about Xavi. Right, and then I went on my live, went, why can't I mention Xavi? What's he like, Candyman? I was like, Xavi, and that was it. And then Evil Queen came into my live. I played the song. I didn't mention Xavi's name. It was Kelly, not Xavi.
do you think like there's any possibility that like any of this will ever be resolved with anybody? Because it's just like,
Yeah.
I don't understand why it got brought to my
I mentioned
platform and
Alex's
why I'm
name
being
once.
brought into it.
I mentioned Alex's name once, and all of a sudden he fires up a live, and it goes on for hours. And what he does, right, instead of just going live on his own as an individual, he opens his boxes for everyone to slate me. And everyone was mocking my SH, saying it was tomato sauce. Now Pearl was saying there was no mark there. Which one is it, Pearl? Because before you said it was tomato sauce on my arm. I do SH, okay? I haven't done it for a very long time. I'm not gonna, you know what I mean? But that was not tomato sauce.
yeah, I don't really want to speak about Alex because he's not here to defend himself. Do you know what I mean? Like, obviously, if we're talking about people, then they've got to be here to defend themselves. You know,
I don't want to
like,
listen to no videos that's edited or not just edited, but for the bits that you want to play, no face, no case. Because that's really unfair to be playing just what you
I
want.
have a whole 4-hour live from last night. Obviously, it weren't
Yeah,
4
but
hours.
obviously it's been edited then, isn't it? You're going to play what you want.
I don't edit that.
Are you
Listen,
going to play the Jimmy Savile bit, the tramp, me being called all this?
Angie, have I denied them being said, or did I not? And as everyone heard me say, did I say I condoned it?
When Big Jam called me a beast.
What? Yeah, but why did he call you a beast?
I don't know why.
Why? Angie, this is what I'm saying, you drink too much because of you were saying stuff in the box. You compared. Hold on. The reason he turned around and said that, he didn't actually call you a beast. He said what? So should we call you a beast because what you said about your dog is what he said? Yeah, hold on. And the reason he said that was because of you turned around and compared Xavi to Diadro and said he's a beast like Diadro.
Because everyone was saying to me, I asked you a question. I said, you're saying about you can't call someone a beast, but I'm like, but people call Diadro a beast.
No, you said what's the difference between Diadro and Xavi?
What is the difference? Yes.
Oh, so you're comparing them?
Listen, you got to remember,
There's a big
Irish Kelly
difference.
was the one that came onto my platform 2 months ago and said,
It may have been 2 months ago, but this is what I'm trying to say to you. I just said to you, I asked you, all I said to you was, listen, Xavi's taken time off the app to try and rekindle himself and do whatever. Just allow his name and don't talk about it. You was that drunk that you kept coming back to my live constantly and saying the same thing about this Kelly. yeah? And then
I'm
you
trying to
got
explain to you why his name was mentioned.
I understood that, and I said, all right, well, fair play, just leave his name out your mouth, please, yeah? And then you went off, you come back, and then you started the same thing, and then you started abusing my
I
mod.
wish, I wish you had the same energy to other people that are bullied on this app than that you do with
so I kicked
Zavi.
you out of the box, Angie, because at the end of the day,
Zavi in the box. I'm going to get Zavi in. Zavi, you're still here. I don't want this to I don't know if Zavi's still here. I did see him in the box, obviously, because we're speaking about Zavi. I don't want, everybody going in at one person.
The reason I brought Zavi's name into it is because Tam was going on, don't mention his name. I was like, who is she talking about? Because I didn't even mention Zavi. It was like she was goading me into saying it. I can play that video and I can send it to you if you want, No Face. That's how it all started.
Yeah, I know, I understand. This is what I'm saying to you. But all I had asked you last night was to leave it. You said yeah, and then my whole live was you keep coming back trying to start drama, and that's what I'm saying. The only time I kicked you out was when I kicked everyone out of the box together because of none of yous were acting like adults. You were all just screaming and shouting at each other, yeah? So all of you went. I got my mods back in. We was chilling, having a laugh. You come back, wanted to explain yourself again. I let you. You went, you come back again. Then you started abusing my mods, telling them shut the fuck up. So I kicked you down. I'm not going to have nobody come in and talk to my mods.
All people was doing was bullying me, No Face, No Face.
My mods never mentioned anything to you, Angie.
No one in your live that was supporting me, that was on my side.
You had Zach, you had Lindsay. None of my comments ever get muted, so none of your supporters there were getting muted. My life wasn't there to be a boxing ring.
You got to remember, people saying, why is Kelly? People got to remember, Kelly went live saying that Zavi did the SH to her arms, and then she backtracked on it last night. So, she is a liar. I'm sorry, but she is, because she backtracked on that last night. And I'm like, what?
Angie, this is what I'm saying. All of this had nothing to do with me.
Because Kelly's been spoken about in all of this. I have to let Kelly in the box.
I don't even know who Kelly is.
Clout chaser.
Right, so I have to get Kelly in, obviously, because she's been spoken about. We have to let Kelly in. Angie, if there's anyone from your side that you want in the box, just to keep it even, at any point, let me know who you want.
Linz, please. Can you unblock Linz, because she's been blocked?
Can somebody unblock Linz, please? If Linz can be unblocked, because I've got to keep it fair for Angie. Is this Kelly?
Yes, it is. It is Kelly, Miss Red. Thank you for letting me up. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, thank you for letting me up. Basically, I just want to come in because at the end of the day, Angie is bare-faced lying. She went on a rampage yesterday and she done everything in her power to bring Zavi up, Tony up.
No, I didn't. Tam mentioned it. I didn't even mention his name. Everyone is in my live saying that Tam mentioned it. So stop lying. You
backtrack on please. It's not about you, Angie. It's not Angie.
That Zavi did these two things to your arms, and that was a lie.
Speak, please? Could I speak, please? Because I'm not here to scream and shout. Yeah, can I speak? Right, Angie, you knew exactly what you were doing yesterday, yeah? Right? You went in on the kill yesterday, and what you did, we've even got a video of you singing that Zavi is a beast. So I don't know why you're sitting there.
That was you, Kelly. I said Kelly, not Zavi. That was Kelly. I said
no. You sat in the box with me, with Evil Queen. Kelly. No, with Evil Queen. You sat in the box with Evil Queen and sang Zavi is a beast.
Now listen, don't blame me for what you does.
Yes, you did. We got the recording.
No, I didn't. No, Kelly, I didn't. And Kelly, I just got a rampage, yeah? The only reason, listen, I'm talking now, please. The only reason
Miss Red, please, can you control this Rottweiler, please? I beg of you, man. She
Kelly,
doesn't let nobody
I didn't go on a rampage. I fell out with MT, and all of a sudden, you were all into in MT's comments.
Angie, listen, people can go live. Just
then all of a sudden, because I mentioned Alex's name once, saying that we've squashed things.
Can you control this Rottweiler, please?
Can Kelly respond to you, please? Because we got to keep it fair. Kelly?
Right, Angie. Yes, thank you, Miss Red. Right, Angie. I'm not here to run and start screaming and shout at you, yeah? You're on a mad, I don't know what you're on, but there's something going on with you. But I'm telling you now, yeah, stop bringing Xavier's name into your mouth. Stop bringing my name into your mouth. Stop bringing my DV into your mouth. Stop bringing my dead baby father into your mouth. Stop bringing my
Excuse me,
daughter
you
into
can
your mouth.
say that I've got
Stop
tomato
bringing
sauce
it,
on my
yeah?
hands. Can I speak now, please, Miss Fred? You can
No,
talk.
I'm not finished. I am
Oh,
not
she's
finished.
finished.
I
Go
am
on,
not
Kelly.
finished. Yeah, you went around this app from 11 o'clock yesterday morning, yeah, to 4 o'clock this morning, running my name into the ground. You even went into no face, no case. Yeah, you can't handle the fact, yeah, that I have said sorry to a lot of people on this app, and a lot of people have seen that I've changed. You can't handle the fact that I blocked you, and I won't have
I
your
blocked you,
rotten
Kelly.
ass
What are you talking?
anymore.
Kelly,
Yeah,
you. Can I
all
speak now,
you
Miss Fred,
do
please?
is
Because she'll go
lie.
on and
All
on.
you do
Can't even
is
speak
lie.
anything.
You are a
I can't even
compulsive
speak.
liar. You
There
lied
you go.
about
No,
everything. You lie.
no,
Listen, you can't come on the attack
no. Can
after
I now
people,
speak,
and
please?
then when you attack
Can
people,
I
you
speak?
give a reaction,
Can I
and then
speak?
you
Now,
play the victim and say you're being
now,
bullied.
Kelly has been
No,
firing up
you're not
lives.
being bullied.
No,
I have
Yeah,
got
you're
Xavier
not
here,
being bullied,
guys.
darling.
Kelly has been
Conversations about
firing up
Xavier.
lives about me every single day. Every day on
Kelly does
SnapChat.
not.
Angie
No,
this,
no.
Angie
Kelly
this.
doesn't even
Live
speak
streaming
about
me.
you.
Yes, I've got the
Kelly
videos.
doesn't
Kelly,
even
you
speak
come to
about
her all
you.
the time. You're
Yes,
always
thank
talking
you,
about her.
Liz.
I'm not,
Thank you.
excuse me,
Always.
that's somebody else's life that can't use her.
But you're the
Exactly,
one
get you the
talking
facts
about me,
right.
Kelly.
Yeah, use the
You're the
facts
one
right.
joining in.
Someone else comes to use.
No,
I
you're
don't,
the
it's
one.
not on my
And you
life.
talk about SH. You're saying I had tomato sauce on my arms.
Yeah, I got
That's
tomatoes
just
on your
not on
own
her.
In
mother.
the chat,
There you
Listen,
go. And don't
Angie,
let me criticize
Angie, your
you.
own
And
mother,
then guess what, though, Kelly? Guess
your
what?
own
Zoe didn't do those
mother,
things to your arms
your
then
own
either.
mother,
Yeah?
your
Hey
own
guys, can I
mother
just have a second
said
of
it
your
was
time?
tomato ketchup. Your
guys. I just
own
want to hear
mother.
what Xavier's got to say. Can we have some blue hearts for Zav, please, guys?
Now, big up everyone. Listen, I don't want to cause any more arguments between anybody. Me and Kelly has had a long-standing dispute for a long time.
Yeah.
And again, I don't wish any harm on Kelly. I'll make that. And again, I don't wish any harm on Kelly. I'll make that. And again, I don't wish any harm on Kelly. I'll make that. And again, I don't wish any harm on Kelly. I'll make that. And again, I don't wish any harm on Kelly. I'll make that. And again, I don't wish any harm on